I changed my life without anyone noticing. I used to think change had to be loud. I thought success had to be big. I believed transformation needed a dramatic moment. I waited for that moment for years. It never came. My life felt gray. Not terrible, not amazing, just gray. Every day looked the same. Wake up late, rush, feel stress, work, scroll, sleep, repeat. I was not sad, but I was not happy. I was tired in my soul. One morning, I asked myself a quiet question. What if change is small? What if change is silent? That question became a door. I did not run through it. I stepped through slowly. My first change was simple. I woke up earlier. Not very early, just a little earlier. The world was still quiet. The air felt soft. The light was gentle. No noise, no rush, no pressure. For the first time, I felt I owned my morning. That small space of time felt like a secret garden. It belonged only to me. I sat in silence. I breathed slowly. I listened to birds. Nothing magical happened, but something peaceful happened. Peace was new to me. I began to like mornings. Before this change, mornings attacked me. Now, mornings welcomed me. That was the first shift. Small, invisible, powerful. Then I added another habit. I drank water when I woke up. Just water. No coffee first, no phone first, no messages first. Water first. It felt strange at the start. My mind wanted stimulation. My hand wanted my phone. But I waited. I drank. I breathed. My body woke up gently. My mind woke up calmly. It felt like sunrise inside me. Days passed. I noticed something. My thoughts were clearer. My energy was steady. My mood was lighter. Nobody else noticed, but I noticed. That was enough. I kept going. Next, I tried reading. Not for hours, just a few pages. At first, it felt slow. My brain was used to fast scrolling. My mind wanted quick dopamine. But books move like rivers, slow, deep, quiet. After a few days, my mind changed speed. I began to enjoy silence again. Stories opened windows in my head. Ideas walked into my life. Wisdom sat beside me. Books became teachers. Pages became friends. I started carrying a book everywhere. While others scrolled, I read. Nobody clapped. Nobody praised me. Still, I continued. Because something inside me was growing roots. Roots grow in silence. Then I began writing. Just simple thoughts. Nothing fancy, nothing perfect. I wrote how I felt. I wrote what I feared. I wrote what I hoped. At first, the page looked empty. Then it looked honest. Words showed me truths I could not see before. Problems looked smaller on paper. Dreams looked closer in ink. Writing became a mirror. I could see myself clearly. Some days I wrote one line. Some days many. It did not matter. The habit mattered. Each word was a brick. Each sentence was a step. I was building something. Slowly. Quietly. Then I changed my body. Not with hard training, not with pain, with movement. I walked. I stretched. I danced alone. Movement felt like freedom. My body smiled. My mind thanked me. Stress melted. Fog lifted. I realized something simple. Energy creates energy. The more I moved, the more alive I felt. Still, nobody noticed, but inside I felt a storm of change. A good storm. A storm that cleans the sky. Next, I learned a hard word. No. I used to say yes to everything. Yes to plans. Yes to requests. Yes to pressure. My yes made others happy, but it made me tired. So I practiced saying no. Softly. Kindly. Clearly. At first, my voice shook, my heart raced, but the world did not end. People did not hate me. Life did not collapse. Instead, something surprising happened. I felt free. No is not rejection. No is protection. Each no saved my energy. Each no saved my time. I started choosing my life, not just accepting it. That changed everything. Then I added gratitude. Every night, I wrote 3 things. Simple things. Warm tea. A smile. A quiet sky. Gratitude is like light. It shows beauty that was always there. Before this habit, I saw problems. After this habit, I saw gifts. Nothing outside changed. Everything inside changed. My heart felt full. Full hearts do not break easily. Then I looked at my phone. I saw hours lost, days wasted, moments stolen. So I set limits. Not extreme limits, gentle limits. Less scrolling, more living. Less noise, more presence. The world became clearer. Colors looked brighter. Voices sounded warmer. Reality felt real again. Time slowed down. I began noticing life. Wind on my skin, sun on my face, steps under my feet. I felt awake. Not excited, awake. Awareness is a quiet superpower. Then I met nature again. I walked outside daily. Trees stood tall like teachers. Clouds drifted like thoughts. Birds sang like poets. Nature did not rush, so I stopped rushing. Breathing became deeper. Thinking became slower. Peace returned. Peace had been waiting for me. I just had not visited. Then came breath. Deep breath. I practiced breathing slowly. In, out. Again. My body softened. My mind cleared. Breath is invisible medicine. Always free, always available. Whenever stress knocked, breath opened the door. I did not fight problems anymore. I faced them calmly. Calm is strength, not loud strength, quiet strength. After that, I began planning my days. Just a few tasks, not many. Small lists, clear goals. Each finished task felt like a sunrise. Progress is addictive. Good progress. I slept better. I worried less. Direction replaced confusion. A simple list became a map, and maps lead somewhere. Then I practiced listening, real listening, not waiting to speak, not preparing answers, just listening. People opened their hearts, stories poured out, truth appeared. Listening is respect. Respect builds bridges. My relationships deepened. I learned more from silence than from talking. Silence became my teacher. Around this time, something strange happened. People said I seemed calmer. They said I looked brighter. They did not know why. I knew why. Tiny habits, invisible changes, quiet work. Like roots under soil. Nobody sees roots, but roots hold trees. My life was becoming a tree. Slowly, strongly. No spotlight, no applause, just growth. And growth does not need noise. It only needs consistency. Every day I repeated my habits. Not perfectly, just faithfully. Some days I failed. I still continued. Because I learned a truth. Consistency beats perfection. Perfection stops people. Consistency builds people. So I showed up daily. Small effort, small step, small win. Those wins stacked. Days became weeks, weeks became months, and my life changed. Not suddenly, silently. One quiet habit at a time. Change did not arrive like thunder. It arrived like morning light. Soft, slow, certain. At first, I still doubted. Was I really changing or just imagining it? So I watched closely. I watched how I reacted to stress. I watched how I spoke to people. I watched how I treated myself. The answers surprised me. I was calmer, kinder, stronger inside. Before, small problems felt huge. Now, big problems felt manageable. That difference came from habits, not luck, not talent. Habits shape reactions. Reactions shape destiny. One afternoon, something tested me. A problem appeared suddenly. Plans broke. Time was lost. Old me would panic. Old me would complain. Old me would blame. But I paused. I breathed. In, out. Silence stood beside me. Instead of reacting fast, I responded slow. I looked for solutions. I stayed steady. The problem passed. Not because life became easy, but because I became stable. That was new power. Quiet power. I realized something important. Control is not controlling life. Control is controlling yourself. That day I trusted my habits more. They were invisible armor. You cannot see armor under clothes, but it protects the heart. Habits protect the mind. After that day, I respected small actions. I stopped chasing motivation. I started building discipline. Motivation is a spark. Discipline is a fire. Sparks fade fast. Fires last long. So I built fires, daily, one match at a time. I also changed how I spoke to myself. Before, my thoughts were harsh. I judged every mistake. I criticized every flaw. My mind sounded like an enemy. Then I asked a question. Would I talk to a friend this way? The answer was no. So I changed my inner voice. I spoke gently. I spoke patiently. When I failed, I said, "It is okay. Try again." Those words healed something deep. Kindness is powerful medicine, especially self-kindness. The more gentle I became inside, the stronger I became outside. Confidence grew quietly. Not loud confidence, not proud confidence. Calm confidence. The kind that does not shout, the kind that does not prove, just steady belief. Around this time, I noticed time differently. Before, time felt fast and stressful. Now, time felt wide and open. The clock still moved the same, but my mind moved differently. Presence stretched time. Awareness slowed moments. I tasted life more fully. A cup of tea became an experience. A walk became an adventure. A conversation became a gift. Life had always been rich. I had just been distracted. Distraction steals life. Attention returns it. So I trained attention. When I worked, I worked. When I rested, I rested. When I listened, I listened. One thing at a time. Focus is rare today. So focus is powerful. People began asking me questions. How are you so calm? How do you stay focused? Why do you seem different? I smiled, because the answer sounded too simple. Small habits, every day. Most people expect secrets. They expect shortcuts. They expect hacks. But truth is simple. Simple does not mean easy. Simple means clear. Clear paths still require walking. Many people know what to do. Few people do it daily. That is the difference. Not knowledge, consistency. So I protected my habits. I treated them like appointments, important appointments. I did not cancel them easily, because each habit was a promise to my future self. I imagined that future version of me, calm, strong, wise. He was waiting for my actions. Each good habit was a gift to him. Each lazy choice was a burden to him. So I chose carefully. Not perfectly, but intentionally. Intention is direction. Direction creates progress. Then something unexpected happened. My fears became smaller. They did not disappear, but they lost power. Why? Because action weakens fear. When you act daily, you prove courage daily. Courage is not loud. Courage is repetition. Every time I kept a promise to myself, my trust grew. Self-trust is rare. Many people trust others, few trust themselves. I wanted self-trust, so I built it, brick by brick, habit by habit. Soon I noticed my posture changed. I stood straighter. I walked steadier. Not because I tried, because I felt different. Confidence lives in the body too. Your body shows your thoughts. Your thoughts shape your body. They are partners. So I cared for both. Healthy body, clear mind. Clear mind, better life. Another shift appeared. I stopped comparing myself to others. Comparison used to poison my peace. Someone richer, someone smarter, someone faster. Comparison whispered, "You are behind." Now I compare only one thing: who I was yesterday. That is the only fair comparison. Growth is personal. Paths are different. Trees do not compete. Stars do not race. Nature grows calmly. So do I. Peace replaced pressure. Pressure pushes. Peace guides. Guidance lasts longer. Then I simplified my goals. Before, I wanted everything fast, big dreams, quick results. Now I wanted steady progress, slow steps, strong base. Because tall buildings need deep foundations. So I built foundations, daily routines, clear priorities, healthy boundaries. These were my pillars. Strong pillars hold heavy dreams. Without pillars, dreams collapse. I learned to love boring days. Yes, boring days. Because boring days build extraordinary lives. Routine looks dull. Routine creates miracles. Most success stories hide this truth. They show highlights. They hide repetition. But repetition is the real hero. Doing the same good thing again and again and again. That is mastery. One evening, I realized something. I was proud of myself. Not proud in a loud way, not proud in a proud way. Quiet pride, the kind that sits gently in your chest. I had not conquered the world. I had conquered my habits, and that changed my world. Because outer life reflects inner life. Change inside, life outside follows. Slowly, naturally, surely. Still, nobody saw the full journey. They only saw results. They saw calm. They saw focus. They saw growth. They did not see mornings alone. They did not see pages written. They did not see breaths counted. That work was invisible. Invisible work creates visible results. Always. Seeds grow underground first. No one applauds seeds, but forests begin that way. I was growing my forest, quietly, patiently, faithfully, and I understood something deeply. Real change is private. It happens in silence. It grows in solitude. It strengthens in discipline. Noise is not growth. Attention is not progress. True transformation loves privacy. So I kept going, step by step, habit by habit, day by day, becoming someone new, without anyone noticing. The quiet power that stays. You do not need noise to grow. You need patience. You need breath. You need steady steps. The world loves loud success, but real change is quiet. It moves like dawn light, slow, soft, sure. You wake up earlier now, not because you must, because you want to. Morning feels like a gift. Air feels fresh. Your mind feels clean. You sit in silence. You listen to your breath. Thoughts pass like clouds. You do not chase them. You do not fight them. You just watch. This is power. Calm is power. Stillness is power. Before, you rushed everything. Now you move with care. You drink water slowly, you taste each sip. You eat slowly, you feel each bite. Life is no longer a race, it is a walk. It is a path. It is a quiet road under soft light. People still hurry past you. They chase fast wins. They chase quick praise. They chase bright screens. You smile. You keep walking. Because you know something now. Slow roots grow deep. Your habits protect you. They guard your peace. They shape your days. They build your future. You write your goals each morning. Simple words, clear lines, strong meaning. You do not write big dreams only. You write small steps too, because steps make dreams real. Each task you finish is a brick. Each brick builds a road. Each road leads forward. You no longer wait for motivation. You begin without it. You move before you feel ready. Action creates fire. Some days feel heavy. Some days feel gray. You still show up. That is your secret. Not mood, not luck, not talent, consistency. You repeat small good actions again, again, again. Like waves shaping stone, like wind shaping sand. Change happens quietly. Your mind is clearer now. You notice small beauty, sunlight on a wall, leaves moving softly, footsteps echoing gently. Before, you missed these things. Your mind was too loud. Now you see more, you feel more, you live more. Peace is not far away. Peace is inside simple moments. You stopped trying to impress everyone. You stopped explaining your path. You stopped asking for approval. Freedom came. Freedom feels light. Freedom feels open. Freedom feels like sky. You choose your thoughts now. You choose your focus. You choose your direction. This is real control. Not control of others, control of yourself. And that changes everything. You speak less, you listen more. You judge less, you understand more. People feel calm near you. They do not know why, but they feel it. Energy speaks louder than words. You once feared silence. Now silence is your friend. Silence heals. Silence teaches. Silence strengthens. When noise fades, truth appears. You learned to forgive, not because they asked, because you deserved peace. Holding anger was heavy. Letting go was light. You learned to rest, not quit. Rest. Rest is not weakness. Rest is repair. Rest is wisdom. Your body thanks you. Your mind thanks you. You walk more. You stretch more. You breathe deeper. Health grows quietly too. No one claps for morning walks. No one cheers for drinking water. No one praises early sleep. Still you do them. Because you understand now. Private habits create public results. Your confidence is different now. It is not loud. It is steady. It does not shout. It stands. You no longer compare your path. Comparison once stole your joy. Now you protect it. Someone runs fast. Someone shines bright. Someone wins early. You clap for them. Then you return to your lane. Your race is your own. Growth is not a contest. Growth is a journey. Some days you walk slow. Some days you run. Some days you crawl. You still move. That is enough. You trust time now. Time is not your enemy. Time is your partner. You plant, you water, you wait. Seeds do not bloom in one night, but they always bloom with care. You stopped chasing shortcuts. You chose steady paths. Shortcuts fade fast. Foundations last long. You learned to say no, not with anger, with calm. No protects your energy.
No protects your focus. No protects your life. Every yes costs something. You choose wisely now. You guard your mornings. You guard your thoughts. You guard your circle. Not everyone can enter your space. Peace is precious. You became selective, not cold, clear. Clear minds make strong choices. You read more now. Pages open new worlds. Words plant new ideas. Ideas grow into action. Action grows into change. Books became quiet teachers. You write your lessons. You keep them close. You review them often. Memory fades. Written truth stays. You celebrate small wins, a finished task, a calm reaction, a brave decision.
Small wins build big belief. Belief builds courage. Courage builds life. You were not perfect. You do not try to be. You try to be better, just a little, each day. That is enough. Perfection is heavy. Progress is light. You chose light. Some people still doubt you. Some still misunderstand you. Some still ignore you. It no longer hurts, because you do not need their noise. You have your truth. Truth stands quietly. You trust yourself now. That is your greatest victory. Trust grows slowly, like roots under soil, invisible, strong, unshakable. Storms still come. Hard days still arrive. Life is still life. But you are different now. You bend. You do not break. You pause. You do not quit. You breathe. You continue. Resilience lives inside you. You built it daily, in silence, in patience, in effort. No spotlight, no applause, just you. And that was enough. You look back sometimes. You see your old self, tired eyes, fast thoughts, heavy heart. You feel compassion, not shame. That person tried their best. That person survived. You thank them because they started this journey. Without that past, there is no present strength. You stand taller now, not because you grew louder, because you grew deeper. Depth changes everything. Shallow water makes noise. Deep water stays calm. You chose depth. Your life is still simple, but it feels rich. Rich in peace, rich in clarity, rich in purpose. You do not chase happiness now. You practice it. Daily gratitude, daily effort, daily growth. Happiness follows practice. You learned a quiet truth. Life changes when you change, not when the world changes, not when people change, not when luck changes, when you change. And you did. Slowly, silently, surely. No one noticed. Until one day, they saw your calm. They saw your strength. They saw your light. They asked your secret. You smiled, because the answer was simple. Small steps, daily, quietly. That was all. And that was everything.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Self-Study Every Day for more helpful lessons. Leave a comment and tell me what you want to learn next.